What is going on, everybody? This is me, welcoming you back here to kind of the follow-up vlog to yesterday. Hopefully you guys like the big-ass bright green background. It's my green screen without the chroma key on it. And also, hopefully you guys liked the vlog yesterday and kind of the style and format that I did yesterday. I haven't done a vlog like that before, but I felt like it was probably the best way of putting my message out there. So let me know what you guys think. Today's video is not going to be as well put together. It's kind of be disjointed, and we're just going to work through stuff. Also, I apologize. I just showered, so my skin's a little flushed. My eyeballs are like sort of half red because I'm freaking tired and exhausted, and I feel like I have to sneeze. So if I sneeze in the video, I apologize for that. So we're talking about what the hell my job is, everything about the job, my crazy first day, and then like my average daily responsibilities. We'll just go ahead and go in that order. So I started a job at UPS, United Postal Service, which most of you guys probably know, the big brown trucks that bring you your packages that you order from Amazon and other retailers. That's where I work now. But I don't work as a standard delivery driver driving one of their large brown trucks. I actually drive my own vehicle, which is a 2014 Chevy Cruze, and deliver packages. So it's literally the same thing. There's a couple of like small exceptions and stuff like that is different between me and like a standard driver, but we both literally do the same thing. I have the same equipment, I've got the same responsibilities, I have a route, I pack packages in my car, I deliver those packages in my car, and that's about it. So it's pretty cool, it's pretty easy. So when I went there on Monday of a couple of weeks ago, it was just for training, and it was just sit here, watch our corporate crap. The reason why I shaved, going off of corporate crap, is because part of their uniform and personal conduct policy is either clean shaven face on men or a mustache lip to lip. So I would have to cut it off here, right? So I just have the mustache here, and that's it. And that's not gonna fly. Technically, my hair is actually against their personal conduct code or whatever, but no one said anything about it. And I'm just gonna keep letting it do its thing until someone tells me that I have to fix it, because why not, right? It saves me money, I don't have to get a haircut. But anyway, so that's why I had to shave, part of their whole corporate drone procedures and stuff like that. So anyways, Tuesday of a couple of weeks ago was my first day after I did the like 90 minutes or so of training, which it was a super short day on Monday. So I was supposed to get trained, right? Which really wasn't all that hard to do. It was, here's our device, here's the packages, just do this and then deliver the packages, easy peasy, right? But the person who was supposed to be helping me out and supervising me and instructing me that day had to jump on a truck and take a route, because when I started, it was during Amazon Prime Week, where everyone ordered out the fucking wazoo, and all of these packages had to go out, and they came through UPS. Fun story, FedEx dropped one-day deliveries when it comes to Amazon, so UPS took all of them. So that was a huge increase to the output that they had to do on a daily basis. So Tuesday, I'm supposed to be trained and learn how to deliver packages out of my own car. I show up and they're like, well, that person's not here because they're on a truck, so we can't train you. So hold on a minute. So the person in HR that I talked to went and talked to one of the regional supervisor thing in persons, whatever, and they were like, you know what, will you want to jump for us? And so there's a couple of positions. There's me, which is called a personal vehicle delivery driver, PVD for short, personal vehicle delivery. Got it? All right. There's regular drivers, which is the people that drive the big ass trucks, vans, or other equipment supplied by FedEx. And then there's this position called jumpers, which is the second person that sits in a truck. Basically, the driver will drive to the stop, get the package, hand it to the jumper, and when the jumper will go out and deliver the package, and then the driver will either take care of whatever they have to, or make sure their stuff's in order, or plan out the route, or whatever. It gives the driver a little bit more freedom, and then the jumper can just get on and off the truck and deliver packages repeatedly. So on Tuesday, they were like, hey, why don't you go jump for us? It gives you something to do. It's probably gonna be a long day. I said, sure, why not? They weren't kidding. So the normal routes, I'll be honest with you, I don't know how many packages a normal UPS route has, but I would assume it's probably between like 60 and 120 or so. Now, granted, that's a lot of variance, but also 60 stops with one package a piece versus, 100 stops with one package a piece. It's only 40 packages difference, and then you can do the same thing, like 60 packages or 60 stops and they all have 2 packages apiece versus 100 stops, and it's 1 package apiece, and then the 60 stops are worse because you've got more packages. But anyways, so the person that they had me link up with, I met him over at the post office, and that was his first delivery after running his air, because air has to be delivered by 10:30. Anyways, superfluous details. So I met up with him. We had 280 stops. 280 stops. That was not the package count. That was the stop count. Package-wise, I think we had something like 397 pieces or something like that. It was almost 400 packages and 280 stops. The estimated time of completion on this route was 10:15 p.m. And these drivers leave at 9 a.m. to go deliver packages. That's a long fucking day, right? So I jumped on with him, and it was one of those things that, like, you know, jump until you get tired of it, and then you can just, I'll drop you off, you can go home. Well, I was poor, ran out of money from being unemployed, as I kind of like shortly explained in yesterday's video. So I said, no, I'm gonna stick out the route as long as you're okay with me sticking here. And he was like, yeah, cool, no biggie, right? So I ended up working on my first day as a jumper 12 and a half hours. So first off, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I did something else. Second off, I worked 12 and a half hours. And third off, I did a job that I've never done before, all on the same first day, with no formal training at all whatsoever. So that was freaking nuts. It was absolutely freaking nuts. So there's a couple of fun facts and things that had happened right, with my first day. So I was wearing very bad footwear. Part of the policy for their like dress code and stuff is either black or brown leather boots. That it's pretty easy. That's it, right? So I went to, I'm gonna go ahead and keep the store name out of this, that way I don't trash talk the store and the brand and all that stuff. So I went to a store to get some black leather boots, and I got work boots because I figured having the steel toe would be good just in case I drop some stuff on my foot. I was wrong. So these boots, first off, fit like crap, but I didn't have any other options. It was either get this one pair that fit like crap or get this other pair that was 2 sizes bigger than the pair that already fit like crap. So I wore boots that were way too goddamn heavy, boots that were way too goddamn not fitting right, and boots that were just way too goddamn wrong for the situation. I ended up with blisters across both of my ankles, on both of my big toes. I ended up with like these massive strips along the back of my feet of blisters. My feet were in massive pain. I had swelling all over the place, multiple cuts. I had actual like bruising from where these boots were like rubbing up against my leg and my it's kind of like my calf. It's like the side of your shin calf area on my right leg especially. I had a bruise probably about this big that showed up the very next day. And because I didn't have enough money to go get new boots or anything like that, I had to suffer through it for that entire first week with these boots that really fucking sucked. And it was probably the most miserable experience I've ever had. I'm actually still, like 3 weeks now later, still recovering from the injuries that I sustained just wearing those really shitty boots. Absolutely goddamn horrible. Also, other minor injuries. I decided to try to walk through a large metal door that's part of the big package truck, because that's what I was on when I was jumping. I jumped on with a dude in one of the big package trucks. I tried to walk through like the door, like the side of the door as it was sticking out a little bit, and absolutely smashed the shit out of my one finger. I can't recall which finger it was. I'm pretty sure it was this hand. I know it was on my right hand, but I'm pretty sure it was my ring finger. In either case, I'll bring it a little bit closer. I hit like here initially, right here underneath the knuckle, and then went all the way down to this bottom knuckle. So it was massive and swelling. It instantly became like that bluish green, like you done fucked up sun color. That was painful all day, and of course having to pick up packages and stuff has been fantastic, you know, with that injury and stuff. I've since recovered, but that first couple of days was pretty rough. And also when you're making 280 stops, and because I've never done this before, the procedure is get the package, go to the door, set the package down, knock on the door, go back to the truck, because I'm not gonna stand there and wait for you to get your package. We got 280 goddamn stops to get done, right? So yeah, don't knock on 280 different doors with your knuckle, because literally the entire thing was bruised on my middle finger. Yeah, so the injury on the door had to happen on my ring finger, because it was definitely my middle finger that hurt, because I would just knock like this and then go away, right? Everything from here all the way up through here on this whole knuckle, beat red, bruising all along this inside edge, because when I knock, I knock forward like that. Found out pretty quick that the most efficient way to knock is with the meatier part of your hand, or with the heel of your hand. That way it doesn't hurt as goddamn bad. It didn't catch up with me until like hour 11, when I looked down, I went, oh, so that was fun. Those were some fantastic injuries and stuff that I had sustained from that first day. Wildest first day I've ever had. But basically, the kind of like everyday responsibilities, like I said, I would touch on that before we went ahead and concluded this video here. So the way that they kind of advertise it is you're going to be doing coverage of vacation routes and picking up stuff off of drivers if needed. What it's actually become is you've got a route, but you've got a car instead of your truck. Take the packages from here and go do your route. So I actually do a route that's like 20 or so minutes away from the center itself. So they send a truck with the packages out to the town where I deliver, and then they put those packages inside of like one of those self-storage units kind of deals with like the big metal doors and stuff and locks and everything. So they put all the packages in there, and then I use their device, it's called a dyad, to kind of like line up my stops and stuff, pack my car with however much I can fit, and then go out and run my route. And once I'm done with like that set of packages, I'll go back to the storage unit, pick up more packages, go back out, run those packages, etc. Some days it's 1 trip, some days it's 5 trips, some days it's 10 trips. Really just kind of depends, and it kind of varies. I do just about 60 to 100 stops a day. Again, kind of varies in either direction. Last week I had a day where I had 115 stops. I ended up working like 11 and a half hours. And then earlier today I had 56 and I worked 7 hours instead of 8, which is, normal work day for most people. So it kind of varies. It also depends on whether or not there's large ass packages, or whether there's a bunch of packages per stop or whatever. But that's kind of my general responsibility, and not really sure if that's going to continue. But that's what it's been here recently, is I literally run like a UPS truck route, but with my car. And it's pretty cool. Pros and cons definitely to doing it inside of my own car instead of a UPS vehicle. The main pros would be the fact that I get to listen to whatever music or podcasts or videos or whatever the hell I want to put on my own car, because the UPS trucks don't have a radio or a sound system in them, unless you bring like your own Bluetooth speaker, which I don't have, so that's irrelevant. But I also get air conditioning in the summer, which is incredibly helpful, because the first week that I was on the job, it was triple digits heat index for the entire fucking week. And for the past several days, it's been pretty much just about the same too. It's been really goddamn hot here, and I live in Ohio. It's not supposed to be goddamn hot. It's just supposed to be like uncomfortably hot, but it's been goddamn hot. So that's fun. But I do get air conditioning, and when the season rolls over into winter, I will also get heat. So that's great. Also, this is kind of like we're playing it by ear kind of situation. I'm for sure going to be doing this like through September, and then they said that there might be like, they're going to let all the PVDs go. Again, personal vehicle driver. They're going to let them all go. And then if you want to come back, you can come back in like mid-November to do the holiday season. So I don't know. I might end up back out on my ass without a job here in a little bit. Or because it's going so well, they actually hired on 2 more PVDs to work at the center that I'm currently working at. So I don't know. It's nuts. It's cool though. I think that is just about everything I wanted to cover. I work just about 10-hour days for the most part. This week I had a 4.5-hour day and a 7-hour day, which is extreme outliers because I've worked probably just about between 50 and 55 hours a week for 3 weeks now. So that's why I'm always tired. That's why I look like I got hit by a bus and run through a washing machine. I'm just tired. Physically, I am tired, and that's the biggest wear on me, because for 6 months of me being unemployed, shit, I didn't even do, like, I walked to the bathroom about 7 times. That was it. That was my extent of my exercise, and now I'm delivering hundreds of pounds of packages throughout the day, getting in and out of my car, which you probably do it once or twice a day, and you go, oh, that's not that big a deal. But do that 100 different times. It is a lot. It is a lot, and it's dumb to think about that, but it's a lot of physical toll on the body, on your legs, walking to and from houses, delivering stuff, or to and from businesses, picking up stuff. And because I'm in my own car, it's not I have someone load all the packages, all I have to do is take them from there and deliver it. It's I have to take the packages from this big ass pile that they give me, sort them all out to begin with, then I have to pack my car, drive my car, and then unload all of these packages. So I'm doing the work of what 2 different teams of people would normally be doing on my own. And sometimes you get really heavy packages like yesterday, where the last 3 stops I had were a 55-pound package, a 52-pound package, and a 96-pound package, all by myself in a car. And it sucked. So yeah, but that's the general gist. This video has gone on way too long. I figured this was going to be like a 10-minute video, and it's goddamn, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, that's a little bit about what I do. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. I will be available to answer all of those whenever I'm available to actually answer those. But I swear I'll actually get back to you. If you have any comments or whatever, go ahead and just hit me up below. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go putz around with some video games here for a little bit, and then probably go to bed early. And I say that now, and it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna end up staying up late and hate myself in the morning. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all next time.